showdown. You don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish. As we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Relay Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. Buckeyes will kick this deep to start us off. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. They're going to the air on the first play. Short connection to the tight end here. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here midseason.
Yeah, midseason games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today, we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win. You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Picks up the first, looking for more. Brought down, but not before shaking off the first defender and picking up the first down.
Right now, this defense seems to be sitting back, worried about the pass game. They better cheat a safety down, have an extra guy down in the box to help against this run game, because they are getting ripped apart up front.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the left side. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Try and muscle for the first down. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Nobody heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback. Recognizing the receivers past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. They'll keep it on the ground with the counter play.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, that one's picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, Chris, this was my big fear for this offense coming into this game, and here we see it on the opening drive, taking a chance, trying to make a play, but you can't do that against these guys. One of the top pass defenses in the country steps in front of it to give their own offense a really good chance to put points on the board.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
He'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Quarterback still with the football. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. Does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. We got a new set of downs.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Because this is what I love to see from a defense, is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. First down, looking to throw the football. Keeps it out route, the catch made. Taken down, but not before, makes the first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Out of the shotgun, you'll hand it off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Hit as he released it. The pass is intercepted. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. Now they'll run it on the toss. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! And they're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. So here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
O-line formation for the defense. Or it's snapped to the back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
The defense is hanging tough here. Now it's third and goal from the 1. Out of the gun now on third down. Touchdown, Ohio State. Adds 6 more points to the total. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And the catch is made, but they're moving backwards. There's a loss on the play.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Here's the throw deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. He's got the first and still going. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the first. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Snags the quick throw. Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And it's a direct snap. He breaks free. First down, looking for more now. And bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Direct snap. He escapes the pocket. Locates the tight end. Is complete. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. A chance to score. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw. Boy, when you're defending this offensive coordinator, you have to be ready for anything. This is not something I'd expect to see down in the red zone, but it winds up getting them a few yards.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Buckeyes. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. Nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Quarterback's got it on the option. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage.
What a great job by this defense of stringing out that option and making the quarterback hesitant on whether to keep or to pitch. And because he was hesitant, it allowed the defense to get to him to knock that ball loose.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. QB decides to keep it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
On the move now. On the run here, lets it go. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's going to take off here. Has a path to the end zone. Tackled just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
3rd down, condensed field, and this quarterback finds an opening and picks up a nice gain. And
he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
PHC is good. They're going ahead now, 21-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Receiver in motion now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to scramble. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Offense protecting the lead here, but they've been playing so well. Let's see if they go for more before halftime.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. They'll run it here. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Deflected, and the defense forcing the incompletion, brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. The Buckeyes will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost them 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On third down, he drops to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. Still losing by 14 after the miss. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. Here's a throw underneath the tight end. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down.
Breaks into the clear. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. It's a quarterback keeper. It's a fumble behind the line. And the defense comes up with the football.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
And the one moves the ball up to the 33. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Third down, the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a quick grab. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Breaks free. Inside the 45. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Great patience here. Great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
He escapes the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
After missing a field goal on their last drive, they got to produce something here on third down to even get into field goal range. Running back grabs it on a screen. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Still losing by 14 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
And the senior calls his own number, keeps this drive moving.
God, I love to see a quarterback willing to put his life on the line for his teammates. What a job here of picking up the first down, taking that big hit, and going right back to the huddle. You can see his teammates patting him on the back.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Deep shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. On the move now. Escapes the pocket. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Gets rid of it on the move. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he makes the catch to the back of the end zone. Did he get a foot down? No, they rule it incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Tight end makes the grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you'd ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Hatchett. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
And his defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force him to be able to execute and get this touchdown.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. It's a wide receiver screen. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
They went for it and failed on fourth down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Touchdown, Buckeyes! This offense cannot be stopped.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Number 13, set to kick this one away.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. A deep shot right down the middle. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. He could go. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
And they'll take over.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
They'll hand it off. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking for a receiver. Makes the grab. Can he get there? And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. The offense going with the hurry up. It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Running play called on 3rd and short. They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
That short completion sets up a third down play. Can he make it to the marker? That's good for first down yardage now at the 26. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
I love it. Third down, the way this back is running, just keep feeding him the football, and he's going to come through for you. And he does here at a critical moment in his football game in the 4th quarter. Nice job.
The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pressure is coming. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Just standing there gets...
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Looking to scramble.
The defense here very much aware of the threat of this quarterback's legs. Even in a condensed space inside the red zone, it's a wonderful job to stop him short of the goal line on that 3rd down play.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. Makes it look easy.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. Leaning on the run game here. He's got the first down and still motoring. You make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
42 Spider. 42 Spider. Lasso.
And the tailback's got it again. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Oh, they trap him for a sack. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. And he'll drop back here on third down. Moves out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. The Buckeyes will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Receiver makes the catch. That should be enough to secure the upset. This team came in the lower-ranked team intent on proving a point, and they've gone out and done that.
What a great way for them to close it out. And really, they played well the entire game and a chance for them to build some momentum. And for the loser, still an opportunity to learn from your mistakes. An opportunity to possibly still make a run and get in position for the postseason.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. A mental error by the defense sets the offense up closer now, first and goal. Press coverage now from the secondary. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Still no answer for this offensive machine.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
Here comes the point after attempt.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead.
That makes the score Ohio State 42, Notre Dame 10.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a late deep shot. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. And looking to throw now on first down. Took contact on the throw. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Well, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it again. Defense is coming after him. Oh, the pass rush gets home. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Second down, looking to throw it. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. It's been a rough game for this offensive line, allowing 4 sacks and now flagged on the holding call. Second down after that previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Little floater there, but it falls incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is if they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket, they have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
Let's see if this offense can convert now. It's 4th down and long from the 49. Looking for a late deep throw. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, I thought they had a real chance here to be able to cut into this lead, but the quarterback gives it back to the defense, and the climb just got much steeper as they're running out of time here in the 4th.
Can't get out past the 2, but at least they stay out of the end zone.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because you can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. Going to have to go back to the drawing board.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And the offense just takes a knee here. Well, this was a stunner. It's going to resonate around the college football landscape, Kirk. This lower-ranked team came in here and said, give us some respect. And they went out and earned it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is a bit of a shocker to me, just to be able to see this team get run all over the field the entire game. Just didn't show up. I don't know what happened during the week with the preparation, but this blowout, I think, surprised a lot of people around the country.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.